ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Americans with Butch and Skeeter, where real Americans talk about real American issues. And we have got a spectacular program for you today. I am your host, Butch Hockersmith. And with me, as always, is my friend and partner, Skeeter Dunn.
Hey, Butch, how you doing?
Welcome to you both. Now, those keen-eyed viewers at home may notice that we have more Skeeters than usual. Usually there's just the one Skeeter, and we've lost a couple, one to scarlet rubella, one to a fireworks accident, some to incompetence. But we've got two fantastic Skeeters on the line right now, and I think they're going to do a great job for us today. How was your weekend, Skeeter?
Oh, my Skeeter was pretty good there, Butch.
Your Skeeter was good? Is that what you call it?
Yeah, you know, sometimes I like to think of myself in the third person from time to time, but my weekend was pretty good there, Butch.
Really? Glad to hear that.
Well, you know what
You are
happened?
the third person.
Well,
Yeah, why not? You don't get enough of it. So how's your weekend?
my weekend could have been a little bit better there, Butch. I was stuck in gridlock traffic. I tried to miss the morning flow of traffic and tried to go out at night, but there was some construction work on the interstate.
In the middle of the night?
In the middle of the night, it was gridlock traffic for 5 miles long because they took the four lanes and condensed it into one.
That is bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's rough. You ever have any problems like that?
I had that same problem this weekend.
This weekend?
This exact same weekend.
Get the hell out of here. What was it like?
No lies. Oh, I was driving, and suddenly a tree, a great big sequoia tree, came out of the ground, planted itself right in the middle, and expanded.
It grew in your lane?
Right in the lane. And they had to have a crew come out and cut a hole through it so I could continue to travel through.
And that's what's wrong with America. Too many people have access to magic beans. Used to be there was just one guy with a little sack. You trade your cow, you get a couple, you go up and steal some gold. Now you can get magic beans on the internet. You can make them at home. There's no control in that kind of substance, and it's going to be an ecological nightmare. Now a word from our sponsor. What the hell's wrong with you, boy? Get on there!
Hello, I am Melvin from Mecklenburg County Services. Today's program sponsor is Blow's Super Sexy Smokers. Smokeless cigarettes are stupid. Ugh. Get Blow's Super Sexy Smokers with 4 times the smoke. That's right, 4 times the smoke. Finally, a cigarette that blows away the competition. Our Super Sexy Smokers smoke so much that your neighbors will call 911 because you are so cool. Excuse me.
What the hell was that?
I'm a user of the Super Sexy Smokers. Why waste your money on expensive bug foggers when you can smoke a pack of Blow's Super Sexy Smokers, producing 4 times the amount of smoke? And put a thick, milky, poisonous cloud in your living room, guaranteed to kill any living creature. So, whether you are killing bugs or trying to kill first impressions, try Blow's Super Sexy Smokers. That's Blow's, B-L-O-W-Z, Blow's. The Z is for zesty. And remember, this commercial blows. Thank you. This has been Melvin from Mecklenburg Correctional Services.
Melvin, I am sorry to hear of your health problems, sir, but nobody spits on my rug! The hell are we paying you for? Well, what the hell? Somebody's paying you. The state. Damn it, that rug ties the whole set together.
It's a nice rug.
It is a very nice rug.
Very nice rug.
Just you shut up. Ah, my tooth! I've got tooth. Damn it. I can't. All right, it's time for viewer emails. Our chance to talk to you, the real Americans, about real American issues that are on your mind. So we got a couple of them here. Let's take a look. Dear Butch, your June 30th episode has improved my life by leaps and bounds. After seeing in one entitled Bugs, Nature's Candy, I have seen my energy and health improve. It's not hurting the male enhancement either. My only complaint is the guts and legs are sticking to my dentures. Any tips on how to make cleanup easier would be greatly appreciated. Your friend and fan, Cricket Jones, from Rusted Pipes, Montana, a fine city. P.S. I think Derek from Mecklenburg County Services is cuter than a speckled pup. He was, but he's back in jail now. Well, let's take a look here. Let's see, we're eating bugs. Guts are sticking in my dentures. All right, what you need is some kind of protein-based rinse. Something where you can get the biological pieces out from between your teeth without having to go digging with your own dental equipment, which I don't recommend. Let me say this about dentistry. Have it done professionally. What do you think?
That's good advice. Have it done professionally all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The bug situation, though?
Yeah.
How about this? How about a smoothie?
A smoothie, you
Bug smoothie.
say?
Who in the world would drink a bug smoothie?
I drink a bug smoothie.
I drink a bug smoothie. I've had bug juice. It's just like bug juice, except it's got ice cream in it. Who wouldn't enjoy that?
Sounds tasty.
It's American.
It's an American.
Make
With
a
some
lemon out of
apples.
lemonades. But the other way.
That's right. Exactly the other way.
You don't like bug juice?
I'm actually a fan of the bug juice at camp, but the kind of bugs this man was talking about, that was kind of a health service problem, man. I mean, he actually got bugs. I'm talking about like centipedes, millipedes,
Yeah.
things like that. I mean, that's the kind of bugs he's talking about.
Yeah,
He's
full
not talking
protein.
about fruit punch. He's not talking about grape.
It's fruit punch with bugs in it, or else it'd be called fruit punch. Didn't you go to camp?
That's a great point. That's a great point.
All
It
right,
does have
so
bugs in the juice
the juice,
itself.
and that's what gives it the protein. Otherwise,
Exactly.
it's just sugar. There's no nutrition in it. That's all right. Not everybody's educated as well. Here's one from Mitzvah Maker 5734. Mr. Hockersmith, you've made a grave error in claiming that one can kill a Jew by pushing a pork chop into its heart. I assure you this is not true. And this is from Rabbi Eliezer of Boca Raton, Florida. Thank you, Rabbi. I stand corrected. Apparently, you have to cut off their head with a pork chop.
I think he might just be afraid. You can't do that. You can't do that. 'Cause trying to trick you out of it.
I see how it is.
You see?
You want your pork chop? I don't even think they're allowed to eat that. I think it's like garlic and vampires.
I
Like
need
if you
a
hang a
pork
pork chop around your neck, dogs will play with you and Jews will leave you alone.
That sounds pretty nice.
It's going to
That
be.
sounds very nice. I
Yes.
must say.
Hey, what do you think, Skeeter? 3. No opinion
I
on
don't
the
think
Jews.
he likes pork chops.
Or Jews. Something's pissing him off. I don't know. Here's one. This is marked burning question, and this is from Vinny Gar from Chickpea, New Zealand.
New Zealand?
Technically speaking, you shouldn't be watching the program, Hobbit. But nonetheless, dear Butch, after watching your July 12th segment, Go Green or Go Home, my wife decided to make her own douche. As you can imagine, there was some experimenting involved. The first batch burned her badly, and she smelled like French fries at the county fair. After 3 more batches and an ER visit, the doctor said her area should go back to normal by Thanksgiving. Just wanted your viewers to know that some things are better left to the professionals. There you go. Douches, enemas, dentistry.
The D's.
All the major D areas. Dentistry, douches, that other one.
Dining.
Dining. You want to have that done. You don't want some random person cooking for you.
Dinosaurs. Leave the dinosaurs to the professionals.
Absolutely. You don't want to. You saw what happened to that guy in the movie. He got sucked into the cage because he was messing around. You don't want that to happen. Leave dinosaur wrangling to the professionals. What do you think, Skeeter?
I really can't think of any D's right now, Butch.
Fair enough.
We're trying to reach for a D, and I can't think
Dogs, dingoes.
These that you should have done professionally.
drugs.
Drugs.
I
That
was
should be
saying
done
that
professionally.
first.
You're exactly right. Get those.
First,
Well, glad we could help you out. We're almost out of time, so it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Hello, this is Melvin again from Mecklenburg County Services. With a word from our sponsor, Flashback Skin-Tight Bell Bottoms. That's Flashback with 2 X's. If you're like me, you love the style of a great pair of bell bottoms, but sometimes those wide bottoms just get in the way. They get wet when it rains. The cats attack the bottoms like strings. And it's dangerous when they get caught in the train tracks. That's why I've changed to flashback skin-tight bell-bottoms. That's flashbacks with 2 X's. The only bell-bottoms that are skin-tight. Flashbacks with 2 X's, patented space-age bell-bottom technology, makes me feel like I'm back in the 70s roller discoing to ABBA. They're so skin-tight that if they weren't beautiful blue denim, you'd think that they were actually your own skin. And the ladies love them on me too. Since I got my flashbacks with 2 X's, my girlfriend Emily cannot keep her hands off of me. There's plenty of free love at our house these days. That's flashbacks, skin-tight bell-bottom jeans with 2 X's. Get yourself a pair today in beautiful blue denim or now available in gorgeous MC Hammer yellow. That's flashbacks, skin-tight bell-bottoms with 2 X's. Get yourself a pair today, 'cause they ring my bell. They ring my bell.
Thank you very much. Well, it's almost time for one of my favorite parts of the program, where we get to meet somebody who's not exactly like me. Minority Report. Welcome to the program, sir. This gentleman
Butch.
here, now for those of you watching at home, you may look at this man and think, hey, that's just another white fella. And I've met white fellas before. But we've got something special lined up for you today, because Bruce here is no ordinary white fella. Bruce, I understand, is a nerd. Is that right?
That's absolutely right.
How long have you been a nerd?
My whole life, Butch.
Really? Even
Yep.
as a baby?
Even as a baby.
What is it about you that makes you more nerdy than the average white man?
Well, I like to read. And I know
Okay.
a lot about computers.
Really?
And I played Dungeons and Dragons in high school.
Really? What kind of character were you?
I was a dragon.
I'm a level 4 American. Do people ever tell you that you look like Bill Gates?
You know, I do get that a lot. And the thing is, I may not be as rich as Bill Gates, but at least I didn't name a company after my own penis.
Nerds are funny. What do nerds eat as a rule?
Well, we eat a lot of pizza, and we drink Coke, and we eat snacks.
You don't
crackers.
look like you eat a lot of pizza and drink sodas and snacks.
Well, we only eat once a week.
Ah, how's that work?
Works good for the first 2 hours. After that, it's kind of painful. Very painful.
Doc Brown in Back to the Future fell and discovered the flux capacitor after hitting his head on the toilet. What would you think of when you fall?
I would think about all the girls I used to look at that wouldn't pay any attention to me, and I would think about how the secret cameras I had really got me some nice pictures.
Finally, we found some common ground. I've never done well with the ladies myself, probably because I am too masculine. That's what that smell is.
Is that what it is? I thought there was a dead raccoon in here.
Have you ever eaten Nerds the candy?
No, I find that candy very offensive, and I hope you would never promote that on your
You
show.
find the candy, why? Because it's colored?
No, I don't have a problem with colored candy.
Then why don't you like Nerds?
I eat all kinds of candy. But Nerds candy, that's very offensive.
Fair enough. Is there some kind of balm that you can use to help soothe a wedgie?
There is a number of bombs. I actually invented one in the 3rd grade.
Really?
I've got it patented. It's available at Acme drugstores.
Wow,
It sells
you are
for
a nerd.
$14.99, and it basically leaves no marks or rashes of any kind.
Why is a computer keyboard not in alphabetical order? I mean, the numbers are in order. Why not the letters?
Well, the reason for that is in the 1880s, when typewriters were invented, people used to type, and certain letters were typed in the same sequence all the time, and they would get jammed. So the sequence was designed so that when you type, letters that were commonly used together would not come together and jam on the keyboard. And we live with that to this day, Butch.
Does your car fly?
Yes,
Cool!
but I don't.
No, but when you're in the car.
Well, it only flies when I'm not in it.
Seems kind of pointless.
Well, I
Can it
wish it
fly
would.
while I'm in it?
It might. I don't know. It doesn't like me, so.
My
I
truck
think
goes
it's-
about 55, but I wouldn't say it flies, you know what I mean?
No, that's not exactly flying.
Mm-hmm.
My Yaris goes faster than that.
Do you use regular tape to hold your glasses together, or do you need some kind of special nerd adhesive?
Butch, that stereotype is so old. We've gone way beyond that now.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the new stereotype?
Well, basically, we don't need glasses anymore. We just wear them just to perpetuate the myths that have gone along with our breed for so long.
Do you have any clones?
Old Spice, Aqua Velva. Yeah, those are pretty much the ones I use.
Is Jupiter still a planet?
No, Jupiter is technically a sun.
Really?
Yeah.
Whose?
I'm pretty sure
Kronos?
I'm pretty sure it's Thanatos.
I thought it was Kronos. Came out of Kronos' head.
No, that was Hera. Came out of Zeus's
No,
head.
it came out of Hera. No, Hera came out of Zeus's head, and Zeus came out of Kronos' head, one of the Titans.
No, I remember the Titans, and that didn't happen.
You watch Battlestar Galactica?
Of course, I memorized it.
Something else we have in common.
Only the original one, though, from the 70s.
You are a fool, sir.
The latest one was, shall we say,
You watch your mouth. Who invented science?
scientists. I mean, I think that's fairly obvious.
I was looking for a name. How hot does water boil? Kind of running out.
As hot as it needs to.
How does it needs to?
It depends on your altitude and the season of the year.
How high are you?
3,000 feet.
Mm-hmm. What is a day like in the life of a nerd?
Well, it starts at 4:30 with some yoga, then a bowl of oatmeal.
Yeah, put yogurt in your oatmeal?
No.
That's disgusting.
Followed by viewing some reruns of shows from the 50s
Oh,
with references to space.
when is the next computer system? It's a boring ass day. When is the next computer system coming out? I want to know when to buy one, or should I wait until it's obsolete?
Wait until it's obsolete, you can get a much better price. And I'll come over and upgrade it for you for free.
Really?
No.
Have nerds really had their revenge?
No, we're waiting till the year 2012, after the Mayan calendar says the world's going to end.
I look forward to that.
It'll end for regular people, but it's just going to start for nerds.
Do you make love better than geeks?
Most of the time, as long as there's some.
Demon.
Yeah, I still have some.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It's
You're
a
quite
pleasure
welcome,
to meet
Butch.
you. And it turns out, nerds, And now a word from our sponsor. Now!
Hello, this is Melvin again from Mecklenburg Correctional Services with a public service announcement for Mecklenburg County's Big Brother program. Misbehaving children are a menace to our society. It's bad enough to have to deal with your own children, but having to put up with all this crap from other people's kids is unnecessary. Running around the store, knocking over displays, crawling on the floor at the doctor's office. Oh, aren't they cute? No, they're not cute. They're obnoxious little jackasses who need the living daylights beat out of them. Let's take control of these kids. Back in my day, we'd get kicked in the ass for absolutely no reason at all. If I asked my grandfather why he kicked me, he would simply say, "You did something last week that I'm unaware of." I think we need to bring this practice back. You spare the rod and spoil the child. For those who let their kids run wild in the streets, they should have spared the rod to their wife and not had a child. So why don't you do everyone a favor and stop lying about your kids? Most of them are ugly, stupid, and disrespectful. Your son was 7 years old before he was potty trained, not 14 months, and he's still peeing his pants today. Took him till he was 10 before he learned how to ride a bicycle without training wheels, and your 13-year-old daughter can't make any toast, but she can certainly make babies. So don't forget, this is Melvin from Mecklenburg County Services, and I would love to be a big brother to your child. Thank you.
We're going to have to get ourselves another Melvin.
He is not a positive man.
That is disturbing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost out of time, but before we go, we'd like to take one last opportunity to make America a better place with a little segment I like to call Ask Butch and Skeeter. Still no music on it.
No, sorry.
But we got an opportunity to take your phone calls and find out a little bit more about you, the real Americans, and help you with your problems. So if you'd like to be a part of our show, call our toll-free hotline, 1-888-555-5555, Real Americans. Oh, we got a call. You're on the air with the Real Americans.
Hi, Butch. I love your show.
Thank you, Americans. Same to you.
Butch, I got a problem. I need to know, when is it time to clean out my septic tank?
Ah, that's an excellent question. When it's full. Next caller. Now, do you have an opinion on the septic tank thing?
Well, I do. Basically, I think, like you said, when it's full.
Yeah.
I must say you were 100% correct right
Well,
there.
that's a family motto, really. My mother always told me once it's completely full of shit, you got to move on.
Suck it right out. Call one of them guys up.
Professional. There's another thing
Professional.
you want to have done professionally.
Dump.
Septic tank pumping.
That's right. That's another D, though.
Or
Dump it.
de-poopifying if you want to make it a D word.
There you go.
Well, we got another call. You're on the air with the Real American.
Well, hi there, Butch, and hi there, Skeeter. How you guys doing out
Good.
there?
How you
Great.
doing?
Nice to see you.
I love your shows. They're great. I just love them. But I have a really quick question. I just got to say that I am a huge fan of the rap music.
Mm-hmm.
And the only problem I have whenever I'm, listening to it is I always sing along and I accidentally say the word nigga. And as you can see, it's very, very abrasive, and I don't want to be like that. But I was just wondering if I was to use the word nilla instead, is that appropriate?
Well, that's offensive to white people.
I would say so, too.
But that's
Calling me
cool.
a cookie
But that's
wafer.
cool.
Hell, Nilla's not the way to go. Even nigger's a little bit too close. I'm not even comfortable saying Tigger in mixed company. I'm thinking the way to go, either quote the word exactly as the good doctor wrote it, or sing something less offensive. Thanks for calling. Oh, looks like we got another call. You're on the air with a Real American.
Hey, Butch. Skeeter.
Hey.
Hey, Skeeter. My name is Ron. They also call me Ram.
Hey, Ramron.
And the last thing you said really caught my eye about the N-word.
Yeah?
My son wants to be a hip-hop rapper, and he's also facing going to college. He doesn't
That is
think
a
it's-
rare combination of quandaries.
Yeah, so what would you recommend if you were his father?
Let's see. I'd say stick with the college. Learn about poetry. I think that's where it's at. It's very close to hip-hop. Strengthen your rhyming skills. Write a few poems. Then move up to the hip. Go first do some battle poetry, then battle rapping, then just real battle. And even if it doesn't work out, at least you got a PhD, and you're always going to be fine. Ain't that right, Skeeters?
I like that input there, Butch. Very insightful. I think, basically poetry is rap. Rap is poetry, vice versa.
It's a fact. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Oh, looks like we got another call. Hi there, you're on the air with the Real Americans. Oh, we got a little bit of technical my fault. How you
got
there,
it,
sir?
Butch?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mr. Butch.
Yes, sir.
I'm calling about the little Halloween show I seen about 3 months ago.
October 31st, a good time for all.
I
Yeah,
enjoy that.
but
I love the treats.
what about that punch monkey? You went as a punch monkey? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
What the
that's
heck
it.
is that?
It's a misunderstanding on my part. You see, I was raised in an environment without racism. And as a child, when I heard my friends and family members talking about porch monkeys, I thought that it was a literal translation, that there was an actual orangutan, a chimp, who lived on your front porch, guarded your property, gave out candy on Halloween. That was my plan, and that is what I dressed like last Halloween. So I hope that explains.
What the hell did you just say?
I said I misunderstood what it meant.
What the hell did you just say? Man, shut up, mutton chops. What the hell did you just say?
Red alert!
I've been sitting here this entire time listening to all this crap. You mean to tell me you sitting here talking about some porch monkeys, bro? Got me sitting here talking with this accent? I'm from Jersey, B. And you gonna sit here and talk about some porch monkeys?
I thought they were real.
You thought they were real. You know what's the problem with America?
What?
You can't hand out fresh ass whoopings.
No.
Now that's the problem with America. Can you understand that? Get out the way, man. Sitting here, you got me like some regular old step and fetch it or something like that. Got me in this little area right here, feeling all inferior to your high post area. What kind of noise is that, man? What kind of noise is this stuff going on here? I don't need this crap, man. I'm a paid actor. I'm a paid actor, man. I'm sitting here taking it, saying yes, just a yes man to you. What kind of nonsense is that? And all y'all in here, what are y'all looking at? Y'all sitting here and taking this crap? This man is sitting here misinformed and ignorant. And you sitting here taking it? Everybody back here, what? Man, oh my God. I've been sitting here taking bullet after bullet after bullet in the trenches from you, man. Simple and plain. And now you want to sit here and talk about some porch monkeys? You can't sit here and say you're delightfully ill-informed, man. That's some nonsense. Get back down there. Hell matter with you. I ain't got to do it. And get out of my way, man. I'm telling you this much right now. I ain't heard the last of me, man. I've been sitting here basically pining away. I talked to my lawyers. Trust, you will be hearing from me. This ain't the last. Hope you take care of yourself, because I'll be taking care of you too. You know what I mean?
Stand down from red alert. I think Skeeter 4 is dead. Well, thanks for watching Real Americans with Butch and Skeeter. I hope to see you again soon. Good night.